Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a delicious breakfast or brunch treat for you, a spanakopita or spinach and feta crinkle cake / pie. First you want to start off with chopping up 3 large cloves of garlic. So one of the first things that you're going to want to do for this recipe is you're going to want to wilt down your spinach. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil into a hot saute pan. I'm going to add some garlic, and then I'm going to start topping off with the spinach and cooking that down. You don't want to brown this too much. That happens very fast, no more than about 20 or 30 seconds. I'm going to add in my first batch of spinach. Add a mix around. Sprinkle with some kosher salt. A little black pepper. Ground three. Just as soon as that is nice and wilted, I'm going to put this into a strainer and let it cool down. So while our spinach is cooling, we're going to get started on the rest of the feta cheese filling. I'm first going to take 8 ounces of cream cheese that I brought to room temperature. I'm going to drop that in our bowl. 5 ounces of feta cheese. With our cheeses in our bowl. Next up, we're going to chop up some scallions and some dill. Start with chopping off their tops, and then just give them a real fine chop. You don't really need these. This is a little bit tough, and I don't want them in my really tender pie. Get that into your... Some sprigs of dill. The easiest way to chop these is going to be rolling them up into a bunch. And then chop them real nice and small. It smells so fresh. Alright. Nice and chopped. I'm going to add a little pinch of salt and some black pepper. I'm going to give this a mix. I'm going to take the juice of half a lemon and 3 eggs. And continue to mix. We're going to add our cooled spinach. So now I'm going to pop this mixture into the refrigerator for about a half an hour so it's a little bit easier to work with. And then we're going to assemble our Spanakopita Crinkle cake. Alright, for assembly of your Spanakopita Crinkle cake, or pie, whatever you want to call it, you're going to need 1 pack of store-bought phyllo dough. If you are a glutton for punishment, feel free to make your phyllo dough on your own. I don't really recommend it though. Then you're going to need some form of casserole dish. Lastly, some butter. And I'm first going to take this and brush the bottoms and the sides of my casserole dish. So hopefully it will help my cake not stick. I probably won't need all of this, but you got to buy it in a pack anyway. Okay. So when you get your phyllo dough, it's going to be frozen. You're going to leave it out on the counter for 3 hours, they say, sometimes overnight. So when you get your phyllo dough open, you'll see that it is a bunch of super duper thin layers. They're going to dry out super fast. So I'm going to cover these with a damp tea towel while I'm working with them to try to mitigate them drying out and then just cracking. All my towels are dirty, so I'm going to use a damp paper towel. To start assembling, you're going to take 1 piece of dough, brush it with butter. And it doesn't have to be completely coated. Trust me, there's gonna be enough butter in this. It eventually is gonna get on every piece. Next layer, and then you're gonna take a nice amount of your filling, spread that out. And now we're gonna do an accordion fold on this. So you're gonna fold over and under. And after you have that all folded, then you're going to smush them into your casserole, and then you will just repeat. While you're assembling the spanakopita, now's the time to be preheating your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And as you watch me assemble, let me know in the comments below what's your favorite Greek or Greek-inspired dishes. This very well may be mine. All right, pop this bad boy into the oven for about an hour, and you should be ready to taste. All right, our spanakopita has come out of the oven. I've let it rest for about 20 minutes just so it's not so scalding hot that I could actually cut it without burning myself. And it is time to taste this bad boy. Look at those layers. It's a little bit of effort to make this, but I think it's totally worth it. It smells like buttery, cheesy dough heaven. That's like a whole new level of flavor. I can't even really describe this to you other than it's like perfection. Make it yourself. Let me know what you think. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for cooking with me today. Stay tuned for the next episode and don't forget to like and subscribe.